You know, the saddest thing I saw, man, and there's been a bunch of, but this kid, this young black kid, he killed his mom because she wouldn't buy this video game console for him, and he ordered off of Amazon. And the only reason they found his mom was working two jobs and doing all this stuff, he killed her. Then his grandmother found out because the mom or something happened, and he told like, yeah, I killed my. He admitted killing his mom over a video game console, man. I'm
I
like,
think I heard that.
you know, he was a while back. It was pretty crazy. I'm like, what is the mentality of a kid? Because he wants to play video games. His mom is, you know, what I mean, mom working two jobs and trying to. I'm just like, it blows me away, man. And it's like, you know, lack of father figures. You know, like you said, the culture, the drug, everything else. It's just a combination. And one of my friends even said, he's like, look, man, there's a group of Pacific people. Basically, you just need to get rid of them. They can't do them for them. You just need to, like my homeboy said, you need to blow up part of the hood and let it be gone because you can't. There is no those people cannot be helped. It's sad, man, but like
Sad.
me and you try to go there and help them, they're gonna do something to you.
Yeah. And then too, a lot of them, like I said, we started gang banging. We was kids. We was babies. Didn't know no better. Elementary, junior high. Some of these people was gang banging in high school and as adults, and they claiming it because why? The culture now. They thinking it's cool to be from somewhere, and y'all forgot being from somewhere. It comes with these consequences. You know, comes with consequences. Don't be claiming something that you really don't want to sacrifice. Because claiming the gang, you sacrifice everything. You sacrifice everything claiming the gang. And don't get me wrong, won't change it for nothing. I am who I am, will be who I be. But at the same time, yeah, 90 Day, yeah, that stuff is so watered down. Man, you know, it's like there's no unity no more. There's no family no more, family orientated no more. It's just, it's a fad, it's a trend. And let's do what we see on videos.
You gotta replace whatever, like whether it's the gangs, whether it's the drug, you have to replace it with something that's a positive habit. You know, it's just like somebody who's, you know, the guy who used to smoke crack. Once he got off the crack, this dude, you see him, he balling now. He doing well because he done replaced that with something else. And I think young people, which I know is hard for a lot, but you got to find something that's more productive to replace whatever it is that negative habit is. Because long term, a lot of people make excuses and they want to blame whether it be racial, want to blame this, but nobody restricted you from studying, from educating yourself, from creating opportunities. I know when I was young, well, you too, man. I mean, there was no, you couldn't just Google something for the answer. I remember I had to go to, I used to have to go to the library, go check out a book to find information. If I wanted to learn about something, I had to go get an encyclopedia. I couldn't
Yep.
just look on it on my phone. You know what I mean? So the accessibility to be successful, you know, it could be used for bad or it could be used for good. But there's really no excuses, man. I mean, nobody's looking at your phone and saying, "Hey, Lil Wack, you're black. You can't access this, bro. You can sell something to somebody in another country, and they never have to know who you are."
Yeah. Yeah, like you say, we had a better tool. This phone is not a good tool. Why? Because they don't use it the correct way. They don't use it accordingly. Like I tell one of my partner that's in jail, the one I talked to, the one I told you wrote a children's book, Rob Starr children's book. I tell him, I say, they got $1 million in their hand, don't even know how to use it. And he like, what you mean they got $1 million? I said, everybody got $1 million in their hand and just don't know how to use it. This phone is the biggest opportunity everybody have when they misuse it. You could become a brain surgeon by researching better than having to go find that book and hard copy that book and really go into that book. You can listen to it and you can get it. You can watch a video now. Instead of doing that to better themselves, they'd rather watch everything negative on social media. They want to see these homeless people looking bad. They want to see these people off their drugs so they can laugh at them and stuff. They want to see these people that's having hard times in life. Women have to go sell themselves. You know, they don't use this $1 million the right way. It's $1 million. So how you gonna use it? You know, grab this phone, research something, look up something. Instead, they want to look at social media and they want to get dumber and dumber. And we're gonna go back to everybody. What I said, this generation now is on synthetic drugs. It's methamphetamines, it's pills. That's what they're on. And if you go to jail, they're off that K2, that synthetic spice. That's a bad thing right now in the penitentiary. Everybody and their mama's off that. That's turning youngsters into dope zombies, dope fiends. And it ain't even real. It ain't even real. At least heroin addicts, that's a real drug. That was God made that. It was just converted, but God made the original ingredients. Everything else y'all doing now, meth, pills, and fentanyl, and spice, that's something somebody made in their bathroom in a laboratory. And it's killing us. I came home to see a lot of my friends and some of my family off that methamphetamines. And it hurts me like, damn. Y'all avoided all them hardcore drugs to get on some fake stuff. You avoided smoking crack, doing heroin to get off some fake drugs that's doing nothing but killing you. There's no end results. I don't know nobody that do them drugs and happy. I don't know nobody that do that and they happy. And people still consistently want to go back to that. But each to their own. I don't knock it, you know. Hey, at one point in life, that was my bread and butter with them people. But now since I can see it through a different lens, I see it now. It's not cool, it's not cute. But at the same time, that was their choice, that was their decision. And I can't be mad at that.
Was there anybody in prison during that time, that last stretch you did, that had a positive influence on you? Like, did you run across some guys that were like, heavy hitters in there that used to chop it up with, that had, these amazing stories that kind of made you reflect on your own life?
No. Cause we really didn't get the story. We just got to know each other and the lifestyle we have to live up in here with each other. Because a story anybody can fabricate, anybody can tell. I'm gonna go off the person I see. I don't know you from a can of paint. You can tell me anything. But now I might run into somebody that know you from prior engagement occasions, and they let me know who you are and what you are about, and I can go off of that. But physically, no, person can't tell me their accolades, because why? 98% of it's all lies. I go off from what I see. And I see, like I said, a lot of good dudes up in there for some heinous crimes, some horrible crimes, or for some crimes just they did, but at the same time, good guys, good spirit, good souls. Some people don't need to be up in there. I feel they might have paid their debts. Because now I see the person they are now. And I believe they need to deserve a chance at life. But at the same time, there's some people that don't deserve to come out. There's some people out here, I would like to trade some people out here for some people up in there for life.
Yeah.
And that's kind of messed up to say. There's some people I would swap quick. I'll take him, and you can take him.
Well, I always say that there's because you have a lot of people. Oh man, they let these guys out, and I don't know if there's a lot of these people, are they vetting them, or because some of them get out and do the exact same shit, but there are certain people, like, if you've seen them on the street, you'd have to be grabbing something because they're up to no good. And then there's people I did time with that when I see them, like, oh man, what up? These are good dudes. So there is good, like you said, there's good and bad. and you know in your heart of hearts who was actually somebody who's genuine, because there are a lot of people, and even on social media, there's a lot of guys who make up these prison stories, and they glorify and act like they were doing all this, and like you said, at the end of the day, there's guys I know right now, regardless of what their story, they would trade that for anything to have another chance to go hug their child, to be with their family, to have that freedom. And so, prison to me, when people say, "Oh man, I was up in there chilling, this and that," I hated every day of it. There was
Every day.
not one day, man, I like prison. There was not one day a spread was better than having a peanut butter and jelly sandwich on the street.
I'm gonna say that, just like you said, that was miserable. That was misery. I had 15 years worth of misery. But like I tell you, when I did that 4.5 years in a max, and I had that time to reflect and sit down, like I say, talk to my demons and let them know I'm taking control of this, man. From that day forward, no matter what, I woke up with a smile, because why? New leaf, new beginning. I'm on something better now. At the same time, I'll do what I have to do to survive in here. But my mind is, from here on out, trying to think and move with a positive and a better motion in life, because I want something bigger and better than what I'm going through right here. So every day, I made sure, no matter how bad yesterday was, I'm not bringing yesterday into today. And at the same time, I'm going to wake up with a smile, because while I'm alive, and I still have that chance, and I'm not going to give up that. So I smile every day, because there's a good chance I could have been up in there, because when I was out there, like I said, I was trying to go to jail for a life sentence or get killed because of my activities, my actions. And they could have gave me all day out here. All them crimes I had, all them charges I had, it was like, wow, wow, wow. I had, 14 armed robbery, 8 kidnappings, 2 high-level drug trafficking, and I had attempted murder. I'm fighting all these cases. Out here, I'm fighting them. My time, when the judge finished sentencing me, if they wouldn't have ran so much stuff concurrent, I still would have had a 20-year sentence on top of my 12 consecutive. The judge did so much wonders with them word games and merge this, merge that. I'm going to kick this out, I'm going to kick that out. And I ended with a sentence I know I can do. I know I can do this. This is nothing. Why? Because I signed up for this. That's what I had to remind myself. Did nobody sign me up for this? I wasn't forced into this. I physically signed up for this. And I had many opportunities to walk away in good faith, but I choose not to. So now I made the decision to walk away with good faith. So I tell my homies in my hood, I'm only here for all festivities, no activities. I don't deal with nothing but festivities when it's coming down to the hood. No activities. I paid my dues. I'm good. And if a person don't want to mess with me, I'm good. Won't lose no sleep off of it. Why? Every day is a new day. I'm going to leave yesterday in the past. And I'm going to start tomorrow all over new, fresh. That for the man upstairs, that for God, Allah, Buddha, Jah, Jehovah, any religion everybody believe in, whatever their higher power is, gave us that. Start over. The next day is a start over. Remember that. It's a start over. Today's new. How you finna make today? How you gonna make today? I want to make today beautiful. Why? Because I was just in misery for 15 years and 26 days. I was miserable.